and the batter making sure he goes forward with the angled bat, smother the spin, do not give any opportunity.
Nine overs more. Lanka trying to defend their way through. Tossed up and nicely put away. Both teams want. They could hold this game, but Taijul, he struck thrice. When he gets on a roll, he's tough to negotiate. Dinesh Chandimal got a peach, but then Angelo Matthews was the big scalp today. That rain break, losing about 25-26 overs in the game today, probably put the chances of Bangladesh winning this game to bed, I guess. But could they have declared a little earlier? When the rains came, they'd already had a lead around 250. They went on and batted 11 more overs. Well, lots of ifs and buts, Parvez.
Yeah, loads of it. I think whatever it is, Bangladesh, first couple of days, they dominated the play, batted so well. Sri Lanka probably dominated until Pathum Nissanka was there. And since then, it's all been Bangladesh. The two spinners bowling in tandem at the moment. Taijul 14 overs, Naeem Hassan into his 12th over. As almost 90% of their deliveries have been in the good spots, asking a lot of questions from the batters. So clearly dominating the proceedings in goal.
There's been a bit of fizz about the Bangladesh spinners. They've got it to rip. They have no one in the deep. Head down. Chipping it over the boundary line. Now looking a lot more comfortable. Dhananjay De Silva at 67 for 4. We move to Colombo next on the 25th, the second test at the SSC. 3 ODIs, 3 T20s await. Tough to dive in front because you're watching the batter and it's always safety first. This was the last ball of last over.
Clean hit. Right in the hitting arc for Dhananjay De Silva. Just a short arm jab. Into the dugout it goes. Last delivery of Kamindu Mendis, I think it took some glove off the pad. Doing the right thing, not getting bogged down in one end and trying to defend from the crease, using his feet as soon as the ball reaches the eye line. Certainly Taijul Islam creating a lot of doubt on Kamindu Mendis' mind. Simply, but every delivery lands on the rough outside the off stump.
Check and drop. Mushfiqur it was. I thought he had it. timed his dive nicely, but couldn't hang on. Just wonder whether it popped out when he landed on his elbows. I thought it was a brilliant catch initially.
Yeah, powerfully hit by Kamindu Mendes, who did not get to the palms, did it? Was it needed? Kamindu trying to survive, and you're having more nervous moments in the dressing room by playing those strokes.
Never got it, did he? Never did get it. I think his hands went further than it needed to. Hit him on his wrist. Wow, if they had picked that up, Bangladesh would have wanted to bowl the remaining overs. Might bowl a couple more and then call it a day. But if that catch was taken, trying to hit it out of the rough, Kamindu Mendes. Now all these little blows are battle within battles, because it'll give the Sri Lankans some nervousness going into the SSC Test match. That's what it's about. Denting their confidence. 68 for 4. Kusal Mendes is in next, and then Milan Ratnayaka. Sri Lanka lost their last 4 wickets in a hurry in the first innings. That's what Bangladesh would be thinking if that catch was picked up. One more. How could you? How could you?
What a game skipper has had. Back-to-back hundreds, led the team so well. Conditions that's suited on to the home side, but the way Bangladesh have played surprised many, including myself. But to be honest, it's not the normal golf pitch that we've used to over the years. Far better for batting. Once things starts happening, it happens quickly.
But in the second innings, though, Fariz, I was quite disappointed with the impact the Sri Lankan spinners had. First innings, yes, very good conditions. It really was a tough ask. I did expect them to boss the second innings of the Bangladeshis.
Now, for a certain extent, the two spinners of Bangladesh have certainly outbowled the counterpart from Sri Lanka, got to be said. With their accuracy, the way that they picked up wickets, the way the both of spinners bowled in tandem, bowling in partnership, reminded me a lot of Sri Lanka when they did really well. When the off spin and the left arm spinner played, like the days of Rangan and Dilruwan. Ping the pressure, but whenever the wickets aren't coming, the other spinner from the other end keep things quiet so that the attacking bowler could keep it coming. Beautifully played by Kamindu. All around the ground, through extra cover to end the 31st over. 72 for 4.
Tanto pushing his bowlers. Let's get another wicket. Let's give the Sri Lankans few nervy times. Lovely shot. Little shimmy got to it. It was all class from Kamindu Mendis, just leaning into that one. 6 overs or 5:45 is the time. The last hour, 15 overs need to be bowled. Could bowl more as well, and that's what we're looking at here. Most overs bowled last 2 years in tests. If we go on to play the next 5 overs, we definitely will be on top. Most overs bowled the last couple of years. We haven't had a draw here in Galle in 12 years. 26 test matches on the trot. There have been results. In Melbourne, 2024, 405 overs were bowled. Things are moving fast in test cricket. Runs are being scored quicker. Wickets are falling. Teams are getting a move on. Probably the influence of white ball cricket now, and the skills, the mindset of players coming into it. 5:20 p.m. in the evening, so that's 25 minutes remaining. Bangladesh want to go all the way. They can certainly get more than the 5 overs remaining.
On the other hand, Sri Lankans will be mindful, will not rushing themselves, taking their own cool time, and make sure they only face 5.2 overs, nothing more than that. Solid. Good stuff. All 5 deliveries on the same spot by Taijul Islam. Pace is varying between 82, 84, 81 in the previous overs. This over slightly quicker. The quickest has been 89.5, the last delivery.
They ask. They got a review. 2 actually. Why not take it if you're that confident? Suddenly spits off the wicket. Shanto toying with everyone. He looked at the giant screen. He saw the timer. And he goes for it in the nick of time.
TV umpire to director, we have a player review for caught behind. The original decision is not out. I've checked the feet and it's a fair delivery. Can we go to front on, please? Okay, there appears to be a gap between bat and ball. Can we just confirm it with outer edge? Let's go back 1 frame. Yeah, and keep rolling it through. Keep rolling, keep rolling. Thank you. I have a flat line and the ball passes the bat. Alex, you can stay with your original decision of not out. You're on screen, signal now.
Got it right. He's got it right. Dhananjay De Silva. He's still out there. It's 72 for 4, and there we go. Shanto says he's had enough. Yep, we have a draw after 26 test matches here in Galle. Najmul Hossain Shanto leading the team from the front. Twin hundreds for the Bangladeshi captain. It's been a wonderful test match for Bangladesh. Totally outplaying Sri Lanka, you got to say. Their batters putting the runs on the board. Mainly Shanto, Mushfiqur, Litton chipped in, but the spinners were really, really good to watch. Naeem Hassan in the first innings, Taijul especially in the second, and the 2 seamers got the ball to go through as well. Sri Lanka, a lot to ponder. End of an era. Angelo Matthews finishes off here today. Not the fairy tale ending that he was expecting. Sri Lanka not able to send him off with a win, but they come off with a draw, so they share 4 points each. The World Test Championship points table. So 4 points each to the 2 teams. They'll now head to Colombo for the second test. Dhananjay De Silva is slightly disappointed with where his team ended up in this test match.